So the question now is, explain the function of limbic system. What will you write? As soon as you heard the word limbic system, it should flash in your mind. Emotion, mood, that's how it happens, right? Limbic system is controlling how happy I feel or how sad I feel. So it is emotion. So what is emotion? The feeling. So in emotion, there are two parts. There is mental part and there is physical part. Mental part is something like you're aware of it, you feel happy, you want to do something. Those are the mental part. Physical part is the heart rate increases, the blood pressure increases, you could sweat. Those are the physical parts. Fine. Now coming to the types of emotion. Types of emotion, you can write pleasure, fear, anxiety, rage, placidity. Placidity is the opposite of rage. Rage is like somebody gets angry for like just nothing. And placidity is like whatever you do, that person will never get angry. Addiction, sex drive, all these are the types of emotions. Reward, motivation, punishment, you will have to explain more on these in this case. Reward and motivation is controlled by the ventromedial hypothalamus, and punishment is the lateral part of posterior hypothalamus. So you can remember if you want, hypothalamus, reward and punishment. So reward and punishment, for this you'll have to explain some animal studies where a animal like a rat, if it presses a particular button, it gets food and it's very happy. You press this green button, it's very happy, it gets food. And there is something else it does, like step on the red button and it punishes it. So it will learn to adapt, it will learn which gives reward, which gives punishment, and instead of going for food, it would rather press the green button to get the food, right? So let me tell you again. Reward is by the ventromedial, that is the anterior medial, ventromedial hypothalamus, and punishment is by the lateral part of posterior thalamus, hypothalamus. So go through the structure of hypothalamus and you will get the exact location of these areas. Fine. As of now, you can just remember ventromedial is reward and motivation, lateral and posterior is punishment. Fine. You can explain the animal studies. You can explain each of this, what this is, if you, based on the marks, if you want to write. Now coming by the areas of the limbic system, what each one does, like hippocampus, you know, hippocampus, always say, as soon as they ask what hippocampus does, it manages the long-term memory, right? And here you can also mention the Papez circuit, which we discussed in the last video. It helps in emotion, in long-term memory. Now what happens if hippocampus is stimulated? There could be hallucinations. The person will have visual, auditory, olfactory hallucinations. He will say, yeah, you know, I saw that, I saw this, I heard this, I heard that, but really there would be nothing, right? But he thinks it's there, right? Now what happens if you completely remove hippocampus? If hippocampus is removed, memory is gone. That means amnesia. Amnesia, no memory. And the type of amnesia, anterograde amnesia. Fine. Now let us look at the other thing of other component of limbic system, hypothalamic nuclei. What this does, you just now have seen reward and punishment. Okay, hypothalamic nuclei. Something else that you should know, the sexual behavior, sexual part of the emotion you saw, sexual behavior, circadian rhythm, or if you pronounce it any other way, circadian rhythm, food intake. All this is controlled by hypothalamic nuclei. Just now you have seen reward and punishment is there because of hypothalamic nuclei. Reward was the ventromedial part of the hypothalamus and the punishment was lateral posterior part of hypothalamus. Right? This food intake and satiety is because of hypothalamus. Don't forget these words. You have to write these words in the exam. Satiety center. Where is it? Hypothalamus. Fine. Moving on, amygdala. Now what amygdala is doing? Amygdala is a part of limbic system. The specific functions of amygdala I am telling you. Food choice. Why do you like gobi manchuri? Because of amygdala. Okay. And in lower animals, amygdala controls olfaction, that is smell. However, in humans it is not so. Food choice is because of amygdala. If you stimulate amygdala, then you will have change in heart rate, blood pressure, the motility of the GIT, the gastrointestinal tract, and even it has endocrine functions like hormones are released from anterior pituitary, Piloerection, that is like, you know, those goosebumps that you come in your hand and all the hair stand up, that is also because of amygdala. That could be an emotion. Pupillary dilation, your eyes, the pupillary dilation, all these are because of amygdala. So can you tell me the functions of amygdala? Food choice is controlled by amygdala. In lower animals, it controls olfaction. Amygdala controls the heart rate, blood pressure, the motility of GIT, the hormones secreted from anterior pituitary. Hence, it is having endocrinal functions. Who is having? Amygdala. In turn, the limbic system has control on your hormones. Piloerection, you get goosebumps. You know, they say when you see something and oh, I got goosebumps. Amygdala. Then you have the pupillary dilation. So basically, these are the functions of limbic system. Let me now revise the functions of limbic system in the each part from each component of limbic system. Hippocampus, long-term memory, emotion, here because of the Papez circuit. Hypothalamic nucleus, what do they do? They are responsible for the reward and punishment. Food intake, satiety. Sexual behavior is because of hypothalamic nuclei. You see somebody, sexual behavior is affecting you. Why? Hypothalamus, blame it on hypothalamus. You feeling full or you want to eat something, it is hypothalamus. But you like gobi manchuri, that is because of amygdala. Circadian rhythm, that is, wait, I want to sleep, I want to be awake. What is the time now? Is it midnight? Is it morning? Circadian rhythm, hypothalamus. You have already studied this in hypothalamus functions. Amygdala, food choice. In lower animals, it helps in olfaction. Amygdala has effect on heart rate, blood pressure, motility of GIT. It has endocrinal functions. It helps in piloerection, and it has also helps in pupillary dilation. Okay.